Today on Cutler's Court.
You would like $1,000 so that you can replace the Chucky doll?
Yes.
He slept with it in our bed, and he would put it in his car and seatbelt it and go everywhere with it.
You know what? I don't even want to know that.
And I started believing the lies, to be honest with you.
Did you see the Chucky doll moving in the box?
Yeah.
And I think she was smoking marijuana, to be honest with you.
You lived with him for 12 years. You'd start doing all kinds of stuff.
We'll find out today if she is ordered to pay. This is Cutler's Court. Elijah Smith is suing his ex-wife for $1,000 after she convinced him to sell his most prized possession, his child-sized Chucky doll. Elijah says their relationship is over, but he cannot move on until she pays him. Jennifer Johnston says her ex-husband's Chucky doll ruined their relationship and claims he was obsessed with that doll and wanted it in bed more than her.
Your Honor, this is case number 1061, Smith versus Johnston.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Smith, you have brought your ex to this court because your Chucky doll is missing and you want it replaced. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, can you tell me how the two of you all met?
We met at a barbecue 12 years ago, and she was with another guy, you know, but they weren't married, so I
Okay.
thought,
But you were still looking.
Yeah, I was still looking.
It's caught your attention.
Yes, sir. Your Honor.
And did you approach her or did she approach you?
I approached her like this, Your Honor. Maybe like a week later after that, I was talking to her and I just gave her a kiss on the lips and she didn't fight back and I said, oh, maybe she does like me.
Okay, where were you a week later that you saw her?
I knocked on her door.
Oh, so at the barbecue, did you get her information so you could follow up?
She lived around the neighborhood, so.
Oh, so okay, had you ever seen her before?
A few times around the block, yes, with the other guy, yeah.
Okay, now I noticed in the court file, there's a bit of an age gap between you and Miss Johnston.
Yes, ma'am.
About
Your Honor.
20 years, exactly.
I always liked older ladies, and the young ones are too wild.
Okay, and you want a more settled, mature woman?
Yes, and that's when the evil stuff started happening, maybe 8 years down the road. I decided to get myself into a good church to go to. She didn't want to be a part of that, you know?
All right, hold on. Before we make that turn, I want to talk to Miss Johnston.
Hi, Your Honor.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I don't have any real complaints. I want to talk to you about how you met Mr. Smith.
We met at a block party barbecue. My boyfriend had broke up with me. I had come back from Maryland 2 months later, and I was by myself, single again, and he knocked on the door, and I opened the door, and I was like really shocked because I liked the way he looked, you know, and everything. You know, he looked handsome and everything. And so he says, can I come in? I says, yeah, sure, you can come in, you know. And he gave me a peck on the cheek. And it was romantic.
So where did y'all go from there?
He moved in, and then...
Wait, how long after the kiss did he move in?
That night.
So that evening he moved in with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
Mrs. Smith, that must have been some kiss.
It was magic at the time.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that was fast work. That's all.
Right.
Okay, so you move in, you're living together.
So within the month, we got married. He didn't want to... Yeah, we didn't want to, you know...
Cohabitate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I should just call you Speed Racer, my man. I just,
All right.
golly.
So we've been together for almost 12, 13 years,
Yeah, long time.
except 2 years ago, so...
Okay, so in the beginning, things were great, things were good. When did it make a bad turn? And I'll start with you, Mr. Smith.
Well, we bought this house together. I was making regular payments on it, good payments. She wanted to run off and leave me in that house by myself. And I didn't like being alone.
Why did she want to leave you?
She wanted to go off with her family members and stay gone for 2 weeks.
Okay, wait. Why were you going to visit family? Was this were they having any problems, or you just going to visit?
I was just going to visit.
Okay, how many trips did you take?
Well, it was a 2-week trip, and we went about 4 or 5 states.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it was just one thing.
Yeah.
Was that the first time that you had gone on a trip during your marriage without him?
Oh, without him, yeah.
That was the first time?
Yeah.
So at that point, you all had been married 10 years?
Uh-huh.
So for 10 years, you never went anywhere without him?
Right.
So you're going with family,
Yeah.
and he didn't want you to do it?
It was just me and my mom.
Okay, but he
Yeah.
didn't want you to do that?
Okay.
Okay.
And why not, Mrs. Smith?
Well, Your Honor, her mother did not like me whatsoever. I tried to be nice to her whatsoever, but she hated me.
Okay.
He's just a spoiled, rotten brat.
But that explains why you didn't go on the trip, but why was it wrong for Miss Johnson to go on the
Well,
trip?
you know, it was all right for one time, Your Honor, but when she kept doing it over and over and staying nights with her at her house, leaving me, abandonment.
Oh, let me tell you,
Hold
he's
on,
got
hold on, Miss
toys.
Johnson.
Oh,
Hold on,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on. All right, so you felt abandoned. You felt that she was leaving you.
I'm a very lonely person.
And did you all talk about this before she left? And she
I
said,
begged her. I begged her, please. One time she did listen. I begged her. I said, please, Jennifer, please don't leave. I want you here.
How many times did she leave you, or as you put it, abandon you?
I left him with his toys.
hold on, Miss Johnson.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Your Honor.
Started in 2017.
Okay, how many times from 2017 to...
She went to Maryland a few times. She went to
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
just
forgot.
roughly how many times? Are we talking 6?
4
Are we talking about
or 5
20?
maybe.
4 or 5 times. Okay. Now, you're saying he was okay because he had his toys. I'm not sure what that means. Talk to me.
Well, he has toys, like the toy that he's wanting me to give him money back for,
Okay, so you
the
say
Chucky doll.
I know you made a claim for $1,000 for a
Yes.
life-size Chucky doll.
Yes.
Do you have evidence about this doll?
I sure do.
Tasha, would you get that, please? How big was this doll? Show me, like, how
It
tall
was-
was it?
Probably went up to my leg. And I wanted one of them ever since I was a kid, and it was very expensive.
Okay, so that's you and the Chucky doll that we're looking at, right?
Yes, that's me.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Does the Chucky doll do anything?
Well, she said it was possessed, but no.
That
Well, it's-
sucker was possessed.
Well,
Hold
it's-
on, just a minute. Was it an electronic doll? Did it have
No,
batteries?
ma'am. Just,
it was just a
plush.
doll.
Didn't have
Plush.
no batteries in it whatsoever, and that thing moved
Hold on, Miss
its
Johnson.
head. Yeah.
Coming up,
Did you ever say to Mr. Smith, hey, we got some tenants who are into witchcraft?
Yeah, I told him about it the next day when he came back from leaving me.
Okay, so how did you find out they were in witchcraft? There's a bit of an age gap between you and Miss Johnston.
I always liked older ladies. And the young ones are too wild.
Okay, so it wasn't like you could pull a string and it talked or it didn't do
No,
anything?
that would be a lot more than that. That'd probably be about $15,000 if it was.
Oh, okay.
So I got the $1,000 one.
Okay, so that's how much you paid for it.
Yeah, a little over 1,000.
Okay.
Really.
Now, Ms. Johnston,
Mm-hmm.
you said the Chucky doll was possessed. Why do you think it was possessed?
I was vacuuming my living room, right? It was propped up against the couch. I was going like this, you know, and vacuuming my living room floor. That sucker just moved his head. And I said, oh, I'm getting out of here.
So show me what the head did.
Okay,
With
he
your
was
head.
sitting like this.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it moved.
Did it turn all the way or just a little bit?
It didn't do all the way, it just like that.
Was it looking at you or something else?
It was looking
Does
at
it
me.
matter?
It was looking at me.
Well, love, it's one thing if, okay, it's one thing if Chucky saw something move on the wall.
my gosh.
Look,
Well,
I'm here. Okay.
You're trying to get information, I understand,
The
but it
gallery
doesn't
wanted
matter.
to know. The gallery wanted to know. Did it look at her or was it looking at something else?
I think
So
you
it
were
was
in
looking
bed.
at you. It was
Aren't
looking
you
at
asleep or
Can
something?
I say something, Your
Well,
Honor?
Yes, sir.
She was getting involved with a lot of witchcraft.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's what, Satan, he put that in her head.
Why are you saying Miss Johnson was involved in witchcraft?
Well, Your Honor, we ended up renting, I don't know if I told you earlier, but we rented this room out we had. It was like a little efficiency. And they were dealing with witchcraft stuff.
How did you find out they were in witchcraft?
Well, Your Honor, she mentioned a little bit to me.
Did you ever say to Mr. Smith, hey, we got some tenants who are into witchcraft?
Yeah, I told him about it the next day when he came back from leaving me.
Okay, so how did you find out they were in witchcraft?
Well, they asked me both. Elijah was gone to his grandfather's house. He had moved out. I was collecting his items, his clothes, and putting them in the boxes and stuff. And they said, well, once you come in the room, I want to show you a Bible. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I come in here, and she's like, had the Bible like this. She says, look at this Bible. And I didn't read the front where it said Satanic Bible or something. I don't want it. It looked like a real Bible. You open it up, and it had, you know how it has Genesis and all that, books of the Bible? It had books of the Bible. But
it wasn't what we typically see in a Bible.
No.
They were books for that book.
I slammed it shut, and I was, oh my gosh, and I was calling him up saying they got satanic stuff in our house and stuff.
Okay, so tell me the things that she was doing that made you think, okay, she's into witchcraft.
Well, she started smoking cigarettes.
Okay, smoking cigarettes. Saw the Chucky doll turn, so you say that was part
seeing
of it.
illusions. I mean, the enemy's
Okay.
good at making people see stuff.
What else was she doing?
She was using foul language.
Okay.
And she hadn't done that before.
No, she got off that.
You're
she got off
freaking
cigarettes.
crazy.
And I think she was smoking marijuana, to be honest with you.
I wasn't smoking marijuana, Mary Jane.
Were you living in the house at this time?
Yes.
Okay, so you say you think she was smoking. I mean, it has a distinct
Oh,
smell.
well, the marijuana I thought she might be, but she was smoking cigarettes.
Okay, had you ever smoked cigarettes before?
Yes, he made me quit when we were first married.
You sound happy about it.
No.
Did you start smoking again after you were married at some point?
Yes,
Did you start cursing then too?
I probably did.
Okay, why?
Because he gets on my nerves.
Okay.
Okay, so it had nothing to do with the tenant, it was him.
You lived with him for 12 years. You'd start doing all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so you were smoking and cursing just to maintain your life. is
Insanity.
what I'm
Yeah.
hearing. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Up next,
He slept with it in the bed.
He slept with the Chucky doll in
In
the
the
bed.
bed.
With you?
Yeah.
All three of you in the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, and you let him?
And then, yeah. It didn't do all the way, you just like that.
Was it looking at you or something else?
It was looking
Does
at
it
me.
matter? So, Mrs. Smith, at some point, you had the Chucky doll,
Yes.
and then at some point, you did not. How did that come about?
Well, she kind of conned me in thinking it was, she did kind of scare me. She said it was doing all that at the time, and then we sold it.
Okay, when you say we sold it, who
Well,
sold it?
I did, and
Okay.
she got the money.
And how did that come about?
She started putting that in my head, and I started believing the lies, to be honest with you, at the time. And then I
And what
realized,
lies was she putting in your
saying
head?
it was moving and tricking me into that.
So was that the only thing she said, that it turned when she vacuumed?
Said it was alive.
Okay.
Did you not?
Yeah, I did say it was alive.
Did she
Darn
give you
thing
any other
admitted.
instances of the doll moving other than the one time she
Well, we
mentioned
were
about
having a lot of
vacuuming?
bad problems at the time. I thought that might have been part of it. But yeah, she did say it was moving in that box. I shoved it in a box and taped it up.
So after she told you it was looking at her while she was vacuuming, you took it, put it in a box, taped it up. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then even after doing that, did you see the box shaking, or did she tell you the box was shaking?
I did hear something in there, but it was my imagination.
Okay, so you believe the
Well,
box was
for
shaking?
a little bit of time, I did.
You thought the doll was alive, and you didn't throw that doll out the window.
No.
You didn't? Because people throwing stuff out windows, and I'm thinking if anything need to be thrown out this window, this doll be the first thing to go.
You chose to sell it
Yeah.
and get what you could for it.
Yes.
Hey.
All right.
But now as I look back, I think she owes me one.
Well, okay, we'll get to that. Miss Johnston, did you see the Chucky doll moving in the box?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you see it do anything else other than moving the box and watching you while you vacuum?
That's it.
Okay, that was enough.
Yeah, that was enough.
I'm not minimizing it.
I wanted that devil out of my house.
Okay, and
Yeah.
so did you and Mr. Smith have a conversation about getting rid of the Chucky doll?
Yeah, we did.
And what was that conversation?
He was upset, and he's like, I don't know, maybe it is possessed. I'm not sure. I was like, you better get rid of that doll right now. I'm telling you.
And what did he say?
All right, I will.
And can I ask you how much you sold your doll for?
I think it was about 800.
And so you have requested, your claim is that you would like $1,000 so that you can replace the Chucky doll?
Yes, because I live by myself.
He slept with that doll.
You know what? I don't even want to know that.
I want to know.
And then
you say-
he slept with it in the bed.
He slept with the Chucky doll in
In
the
the
bed.
bed.
With you?
Yeah.
All three of you in the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, and you let him?
And then, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, he slept with it in our bed, and he would put it in his car and seatbelt it and go everywhere with it.
Okay, and you drove around town with this doll?
Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
valuable, you know. I didn't want it to fall out of the seatbelt.
All right, I
Okay.
think we have enough information. Judge Dana and I are going to deliberate. And Tashi, would you escort our litigants out while we deliberate?
I tell you what is wrong with this picture? That the doll is moving and nobody has set it on fire. I don't understand what is that. This thing would have been whoosh.
So are you saying that if you were vacuuming and you saw the Chucky doll turn his head and watch you, you wouldn't then wait till I got home and then say, I saw the strangest thing today?
No, let me tell you how that goes.
That's not how that would have
That
played
was
out?
not how that goes. Doll moves. That doll now has a house because I'm gone. That's your house, your mortgage.
This one seems pretty easy.
It does.
I mean, he participated in the decision to sell it.
And he was very clear that even though she talked him into it, he agreed ultimately.
Yeah, he didn't have to do it. She didn't sell it, and then
He could have put it in storage.
Yeah. So at most he could recover $200. But
Exactly.
I don't think he's even entitled to that.
He is
because
not.
It was his decision.
And, they were married at the time, so it was as much his as hers.
All right. Well, I think that makes sense, and that'll be what we'll tell them.
You may tell them.
All right. Let's bring our litigants back in. Mrs. Smith and Ms. Johnson, Judge Dana and I have had a chance to deliberate on your claim, and we recognize the value of the Chucky doll to you. You said you're a lonely person and you like toys. So I know the doll was valuable to you and may have had even more value than just monetary value. It could have had some sentimental value to you, and we understand that. But ultimately, it was your decision to sell the doll. Ms. Johnson didn't force you to sell it. She didn't sell it out from under you. You talked about it, and you said you all agreed to some extent. You reluctantly, but you did agree to sell the doll. And so therefore, because it was your decision, we don't find that you can recover from Ms. Johnson for the purchase of a new doll. So is there anything you want to add, Judge Dana?
No, I wish you well. I hope you were able to get another Chucky doll on your own. And, sorry this wasn't the venue for that to happen. All right.
So the judgment of the court is that we find in favor of the defendant, and your claim is denied. This court is now adjourned.
I think the judge's verdict went really well. I don't plan on buying him another Chucky doll. I feel we can walk away as friends.
I think he was 100% right. I think the judge's verdict was wonderful. I'll probably get me a Chucky doll later on.